Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about why Grand Theft Auto Online suddenly looks like it's back in 2013 now. And it all has to do with GTA 5 being available on the Epic Games Store for free. So in case you guys missed it, Rockstar announced a partnership with the Epic Games Store last Thursday and going for 1 week, where you could get Grand Theft Auto 5 for free and you could keep it forever. And this is obviously applying to the PC platform, but I will talk about the consoles in a little bit. And so naturally, because of this, you had a huge influx of players getting on GTA 5 and thus starting up the multiplayer Grand Theft Auto Online. And I suspected this would happen for a multitude of reasons. Number one, players never playing GTA 5, and now that it's free, they figured, why not? Players that had at one point in time played on consoles are now going to be moving to PC and had just never gotten around to the game because they didn't want to pay $30 for it again. Or players who maybe had gotten their previous accounts banned or just had never picked up the title after something had happened, wanted to jump back into it again. Regardless of whatever the reason is, there is a renewed spirit for players jumping on Grand Theft Auto Online. And this has had several different effects, one of which we've actually talked about a little bit earlier. Right now, the servers are absolutely terrible. That includes Grand Theft Auto Online, the Social Club, the Rockstar Games launcher. All of it is really struggling at the moment. And I think that's due to the fact that there's just so many people playing Grand Theft Auto Online now. But the other effect it's having is online is starting to look like it did all the way back in 2013. Like, for example, you will hop into lobbies if you're on PC, and many of times they will ultimately look like this. Take a look at the low levels here. You've got 3 level 1s, you've got like 6 level 3s, a level 6, and a bunch of other lower levels in there like 27 and 37. You know something's crazy when the highest level in a lobby is 221. And that's just one example right there of what lobbies are starting to look like. And naturally, because these are newer players, they're going to have less access to a lot of the things that were added, roughly like from 2015 on. And what I mean is a lot of the business properties, a lot of the weaponized vehicles that were added, a lot of the clothing that was introduced. And the reason I bring that up is because in that screenshot you just saw, there's literally only one person in either a green or purple bodysuit, which nowadays is incredibly rare if you don't come across an entire lobby that's just completely filled with those little profile pictures either being green or purple aliens. So stuff like that, players just don't have access to. Number one, it's because they're probably either still completing the tutorial, still low of a level, or they might not have enough money. Now, I'm assuming many of these new players came from the Epic Games Store promotion, but there might be many people who just, saw GTA 5 was free and thought, let me hop back on, I'll see what's going on. But either way, it looks like a lot of these players simply don't have a lot of money right now. And even if you did purchase it through Epic Games, the promotion where you're able to get multi-million dollars for free might take upwards of 7 to 10 days to arrive. So because it's only been about 3 or 4 days since the promotion began, clearly it looks like no one is going to have the money just yet. And so with all of that in mind, I want to get your response to how things have been like since Grand Theft Auto 5 became free on the Epic Games Store. What has your multiplayer experience been like? Has it been filled with incredibly low-level players like this? Has it been an experience like me where you've basically just been stuck trying to get into an online lobby because the servers have basically not worked since Thursday? I mean, I haven't been able to play on my PC account once since this happened. So that's kind of been my experience, and it looks like a lot of other people have been chiming in their experiences as well. In fact, there was one thread on the GTA forum site that was titled, GTA 5 is free on the Epic Games Store. Do you think online will suffer? And what I wanted to do is not only get your response to that, but also take a look at some of the responses from the community. and what they had to say regarding this entire situation. So one of the first comments I saw comes from a user, Rex, who said, "I reckon over half are going to get banned for modding online. I can bloody see it." And I can totally see that as well, because you've got a ton of people that maybe aren't used to the rules or don't know the rules that Rockstar have for online. And they're going to try and install all these like mod menus, and some might even try and install hacks and glitches and cheats and stuff like that. And so you're probably going to see a lot of these lower levels ultimately get banned if they decide to do something dumb like use a mod in online. Another user, NB2010, said, "It seemed busier than usual when I logged in this morning. Full lobby, which is nothing new, but lots of players on foot battering each other and repeatedly trying to open my car doors, which suggests they were new players." That is hysterical. And that's sort of the point I brought up earlier, is a lot of these players aren't going to have like the Oppressor Mark IIs, the Deluxos, a lot of the weaponized vehicles. In fact, a lot of them might not even have more than one car. They might not know how to use the Moore's Mutual or impound services. That is hysterical, just battering each other on foot, not understanding how personal vehicles ultimately work. I think that is probably something you're going to see in a ton of different lobbies. Another user, Eka Swede, brought up a hysterical point, but also a very frustrating one. He said, "Well, one thing's for sure, the new players will suffer a lot of forced spam phone calls to buy properties that they won't have the money for." Oh my goodness, I remember those days. So luckily, at least on my main accounts, I have pretty much every property purchased, just because I've been around for so long, and obviously when new stuff comes out, I cover it here on the channel. But if you don't purchase those properties, you will get spammed by the likes of Tony Prince and Ron and, you know, anyone else that owns like a property or is supposed to be like the person that takes you through the process of buying the property. It is terrible. It might as well be called like phone call simulator at that point, because you literally get phone calls non-stop. So I expect a lot of new players will be dealing with that. Another user, DieselTech20, said, "I logged on last night and played for a bit. Sessions were full of ranks 1 through 5. Text chat was quiet. No kill notifications, nothing. Just people running around the map doing whatever. No one even came near my 985 rank character with a 10k bounty or even asked for money. It's not what I expected at all. I drove around and killed a few before thinking, why am I effing with these peaceful players?" And that is not what I expected either. Maybe that was just one lobby, but I thought it was going to be like players constantly spamming for money drops and people going around killing aimlessly because it's like, hey, there's another player, let me go kill him. That's kind of like the thinking at first. I don't know. That definitely surprised me. So Diesel Tech, thanks for sharing your experience as well. And then there was another thread created on the GTA forum site titled, "So Veterans, are you annoyed with the new players on PC yet?" And one of the first posts comes from Quinn Flower, who said, "The lobbies are just full with them making mistakes and messing up on missions and getting mad about KD. It's 2013 all over again. Can't be in a lobby without my rank being an eyesore to them and getting kicked from missions, ... So I didn't even think about that. Like if you were to start up like a job or a contact mission and you invited someone random, like good luck. You're going to get like a level 2 with no body armor and like a submachine gun as their only weapon. So again, good luck with that. Another user, Lot, brings up a good point, saying, "It seems like it's been kind of the same. I guess it's nice that statistically less people are going to have the overpowered high-level stuff." And that's a good point, because now if you go into lobbies, there's less of a chance that like every person is going to be like rank 100 and above. And if they're rank 100 and above, you have to assume they've got all the weaponized toys and vehicles and things that can really hurt you in the game. So yes, statistically that is 100% correct, at least for a while now. And it looks like some people even enjoy the aspect of starting over. Blanket Fister said, "I got the free copy on EGS and made a new Rockstar account for it. Fun to start at level 1 again. Getting that powerless and broke feeling. Few guns, little ammo, no powerful vehicles, naked. I did get to the rank 5 and got a call from Simeon in a rush with a few repo jobs. Sat up an MC and bunker in solo public. In the open public, a few fellow noobs attacked me, killed them a few times, no overkill. In one lobby, there was this level 100 on a broomstick farming noob kills. Pure slaughter. Not sure about how many of the noobs that will continue to play GTA Online. Then he says, fresh blood is good blood. So an interesting perspective there. I can only imagine those noobs in that level 100 lobby were like, what the heck is this person on and how is he able to kill me so easily? So again, I could totally see that being frustrating for a noob player. And last but not least today, we're hearing from a user, Future Past Now, who says, heck no, I've got nothing better to do than follow people around, observing the many dumb things they do. An influx of newbies is amazing for player safari. And yes, if you just wanted to like passively watch what other people do, you'll probably watch them do some incredibly stupid stuff right now. And if you guys are wondering if this is affecting the console players, the answer is no, not really. I mean, you might have some people that see the offer on the Epic Games Store and say like, okay, that's cool, GTA 5 is being free, maybe I should get it on my console. So in that regard, you might have like an influx of players just because, you know, one version is gaining a lot. Other people might see it and say, hey, that's something I want to check out. But I was able to log in on that, no problem. I didn't really notice any super low levels, at least yet. So who knows? It might not have an effect on the console guys all that much at all. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the current situation going on in Grand Theft Auto Online because GTA 5 on the Epic Games Store has been available for free and is going to be available at least for the next remaining couple of days. What has your experience been like? Let us know in the comments down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.